So far this year on NBA 2K25, these big man builds probably have been the most fun for me. And when I found out I could make a 7-footer that could hit ridiculous step back threes and also dominate in the paint, I knew we were cooking up something special. And yes, I do look like Marcin Gortat. All right, I was bored, okay? Make sure you guys stick towards the end of the video. I've got some gameplay of how this build performs. I'm playing with the random. You're not going to want to miss it. So let's go ahead and hop right into the build. So we're going to be a power forward 7-footer on this build, 241 pounds with a 7'4" wingspan. Now, I will say this, if you play random rec and you want to be the big man build, you can make this exact same build at center and you'll be the center every single time. So like I said, the finishing on this build is very well balanced and solid. 81 close shot, the 75 driving dunk stand out, and of course the 90 standing dunk, so you get that gold rise up, which you'll see, and you probably did see in some of the clips. You get a lot of standing dunk animations, not even just using the dunk meter, just being in the paint with a 90 standing dunk. I was pretty surprised of some of the athletic dunks that I really got off. Now we have an 86 post control, but I do have cap breaker, so I did a +1, and I'll show you guys my build after we get done with this. I did a +1 here, so I did get that post up poet on gold. But if you want to change anything around, again, like I said, this is kind of just a template. And being a 7-footer with shooting abilities is actually a ton of fun. So we have an 85 mid-range, so we unlock pretty much every single, jump shot that we need. 83-point shot right here. So I've been rhythm shooting a ton with this build. Pretty much all my catch and shoots and even some of the off dribbles have been with rhythm shooting. So if you can knock down the rhythm shooting, an 83-point shot and an 85 mid-range is more than you'll need. I still think a 65 pass accuracy, especially if you're playing a lot of twos or just rec center in general, I think 65 can kind of get it done. You can sacrifice this a little bit, but you still do get that bronze break starter, so you can throw some outlet passes. And what's fun about this footer build, you've got a 70 ball handle, so you unlock a lot of good dribble moves, and having that 60 speed with ball, you also unlock Zion Williamson dribble style, which is one of the better ones in the game. So you can put the ball on the floor a little bit, create your own shot. While being 7 foot, it doesn't get too much better than that. And we don't lack defensively either. Being 7 foot with an 82 interior defense, match that with an 84 block, so we do get paint patroller on silver, 60 steal for the lane steals, 62 perimeter, so we do unlock that bronze immovable enforcer, and it's a tier 2 badge. So if you want to, once you get your max +1, you could definitely throw it on this so you can have it on silver. Like I said, I do have my cap breaker, so I did throw on 4 to my defensive rebound, so we will have that Hall of Fame rebound chaser. I think it's a little bit more important. I haven't really noticed too big of a difference having that 80 offensive rebound. I usually switch these up, and I don't think you can on this build. I think you actually get a lower offensive rebound than you do defensive rebound. But if you put your max +4, if you have, your cap breakers here, and then you do your max +1 for tier 1, you can have legend rebound chaser on a footer, which is pretty nice. And then our physicals are really nice: 70 speed, 59 agility, 91 strength, which really unlocks all those box out beats, brick walls, stuff like that. And then we have an 80 vertical on a footer, so we definitely can get up there in the air and get some rebounds. And then you can see we get Chris Webber, Karl Anthony Towns, and Evan Mobley. We get called a versatile enforcer, which I do like a lot better than like the board hunter in my opinion. Badges wise, I've got a lot of the badges. I still haven't got my max +1s yet for the season 2 that just dropped, but we do get box out beasts on a Hall of Fame. I even might mess around and put a little brick wall on Hall of Fame. I don't know if that really makes a huge difference, but we got rebound chasers, stuff like that. You could also put it on set shot specialist if you're kind of struggling with your jump shot. Like I said here, I've got all the silver, bronze badges, tier 1, it's looking pretty good. I think a movable enforcer on silver might be kind of the move here, to be honest. Here's what I'm using for my dribble animations. A lot of pro moves, like I said, Zion Williamson dribble style, some normal stuff for like the spin, but pretty much everything else is pro. The thing is with the escape right here, you guys might see it in some of the gameplays that I kind of pointed out. Using the basic escape, you actually get a very nice dribble combo. So I'm using basic escape here. But then again, like I said, everything else just pro pretty much. So like I said, I wanted to show you guys some gameplay. So I decided just to hop into the 2v2. I think it was NBA 2K15 rules, just real quickly with whoever. And this is who we got. Didn't even really get to see his build before. I wasn't really paying attention. But if you're watching this video somehow, hey, shout out to you. We actually kind of hooped. So these are the first 3 games that I got on this build once I hopped in here. And I did not start this off very gracefully. I'm not gonna lie to you. We get the steal right there, try to get a little fancy. We missed the standing dunk as well, so it's not looking too good. And then this guy hits a white in my face. So like I said, I'm just gonna leave him open at this point. Like, you know what, if you're on low risk difficulty and you're shooting with square, you're getting left open. But look at this guy, he hits me back in the paint. We're patient, we're able to get the quick little shot, and I don't know what happened right there, but we're not gonna talk about it. You can see we're boxing him out. out, getting the rebound. And what I like about this build, man, a lot of guys on footers, they just think you can't shoot. They have no idea. Like, I'm able to space the floor out. I'm able to get into the post, which you'll see in a few gameplays later, but I'm also able to hit this little off dribble with that 85, mid-range jump shot, and using the rhythm shooting with a new thing where you can hold down R2 and fade. Makes it very simple. But this is one of my favorite clips right here. We're going with the go-to shot, the crossover off dribble again. Bam Adebayo. If you guys are on footers or 6'10 above, make sure you are rocking Bam Adebayo. I don't know why I was sleeping so long on it. You can see the patient offense again right here. Get him to jump, just get to my spot, mid-range, we're able to knock it down. Now I wanted to try to get into the post and try out these little post fades and post hop shots. That's something I'm still working on a little bit with the rhythm shooting, and I don't know why here. You guys let me know if you struggle with this too. It's been in the game for so long, but after you get a snatch block, you're just not able to go right back up with the shot. Like, I don't know, it makes it like pause forever, but we hit a nice little hop jumper with the rhythm shooting again. I was feeling in my bag a little bit. Again, like I said, we're just testing stuff out here. If I was just going down and just dominating, I think honestly I missed maybe 1 or 2 shots per game. We've got our two-way tenacity. He leaves us open in the corner. I thought he was going to come step out, but he was just daring me to shoot like I wasn't a shooter. I don't know. It was kind of weird, but you can see again, spacing the floor out, shoot over his little head. Like, dude, he's not even there. He was 6'2". We're 7 foot tall. Of course, we're going to shoot that, but he got his bomber takeover. So, I was like, I'm going to set him some screens, see what he's capable of. That's the only thing I haven't got yet on my build. I need to get that level 5 takeover so I can start getting that, I think it's like 3-point shot hunter or gunner or something like that, where you get rebound and 3-point boost. That's going to be nasty on this build. We're able to hit that 3, leaves us open again, hitting back-to-back threes. I think we went 3 for 3 that game off the threes. Yeah, we did. So not too shabby at all. But now we got a 6'8" guy, and this is where you can kind of start to see and smell the barbecue chicken a little bit. He's already starting off in the paint. I'll give you what you want. Switch my position, patient offense, not using the dunk meter there, but we're able to dunk it down. And also, like I said, you can dribble up on this build a little bit. The 70 ball handle is really no joke. You can see a little combo moves. He leaves us open. We shoot a square there, knock it down. We get the little off dribble, go right back into the post. He's 6'8", so we got to go into the post. We're starting to figure out the timing of just a little bit more once it comes to that top of the key pop. We end up missing it. We're not going to make every single shot, but when you have the capabilities to actually be able to shoot, you feel comfortable really kind of shooting anything. You see we put the ball on the floor there, hit him with a quick little crossover. We're able to get to the paint, leaves us open yet again, top of the key. We're not missing too many of those. Rhythm shooting, perfect switch, so we're timing it correctly. But like I said, it's still sometimes I feel like it's kind of random. So I don't know, the push timing thing kind of messes me up. I feel like my tempo is always right, but once it comes to the push timing, I feel like I can mess that up. So I don't really know how that really works. But with an 83 pointer, I guess it makes sense that we're not shooting 100%, so I can't really complain that much. You can see we're up 12-2. This guy just keeps leaving me open. He thinks he can lay jump contest. We're 7 foot. You're 6'8". We're 7 foot. It's not going to work that way. He had his bomber takeover. Hits a white from Yucatan for game, which was pretty interesting. But going into the last game right here, we got a very weird lineup. I'm not too sure what this guy's build was, but this guy was 6'10". So I wanted to see if I could test him in the paint. But I guess since I caught the ball, there's the 3 in the key started kind of counting up right there. So we get a 3 in the key to start the game off, which is always really nice, right? So we hit the rebound, kick it back out to this guy. We kind of move around a little bit on the perimeter, and then we go right back to that Bam Adebayo off dribble rhythm shooting, holding RT. One of the best things you can do. Figure it out. You start actually to do that, you start by flicking up and then holding down. So if you can figure that out, get used to it, you can definitely expand your game. But you can see right here, trying to get up with a little bit more of the dribble combos. I still just can't quite yet piece that together. But then you see here, like I said, very weird lineup. He was sending a screen for the 6'10" there, which didn't really make too much sense. But you see we put the ball on the floor again, go right into the post off the dribble, which was really nice. Drops up him out of the way, close shot, we're able to knock it down. So that's what you kind of do on this build. Just kind of opens up your game to do whatever you want. That's my favorite thing to do on the twos. You get the rebound, run it back out. They're always trying to get that lane, so we're able to get a wide open 3, play a little bit of defense inside of the paint. We're able to get a stop. You can see the game's actually really close. We're down by 2 at this point, but I'm going right back into the post against this guy. Only a 2-inch height difference, but we're able to kind of really use that for our advantage. You can see a little off dribble right here. He's kind of dribbling into me. I don't know really why, or standing there, but we're able to get the rebound off that. 80 offensive rebound gets the job done. Able to dunk it down again. But once these guys got their takeovers, they both had that sharp take. I don't know how on earth they have sharp take on their builds, but they just pooped the bed, dude. They were so nervous. You can see again, he's trying to get that lane still, a little off dribble. I think that's something we definitely have like mastered at this point. See, 10-10 game right here. We're really patient. Hit him with a little triple threat back into the post. Don't know what he was doing. Try to send me a screen. Go behind the back, little off dribble over his head. We're able to knock it down to take the lead. 11-10, hits me in the corner. He's really starting to close out a little bit more, which is nice because that's where I can kind of show off these dribble moves. Go right into the post, spin off of him. Like I said, we don't even have these badges on gold yet. You'll see them pop up in the top. We only have them on silver. So once we get these on gold, and even if we put any of our max plus ones, or if we put, you know, even any cap breakers on that in the future, this build is going to get really lethal. So you can see sometimes you don't get the spin off every single time. He wraps around again. Very good, you know, move right there. He's actually kind of knocking down shots at this point, which was pretty nice. So again, like I said, shout out to this guy. He was knocking down shots, kind of spacing the floor out for me. So it was kind of nice to get somebody that was actually kind of competent. We set a big Gortat screen right there. He knocks it down. So we won 3 straight games. I want your guys' opinion on this build. If you would make it, what do you guys think about it? I'm having a ton of fun with it. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, check out these videos. And until next time, it's been your boy Dignified. I'm out. Peace.